Welcome back, Wolfpack. Vrolas here to the last Fan Fridays for this week. Now, if you want to be on Fan Fridays, all you have to do is comment a battle code down below. To get a battle code, just be connected to the internet, use your verse recorder, and then post that code down below. And if you think it's a freaking sweet battle, I'm going to check it out, and then you might be on Fan Fridays like Jason here. Actually, that was a nice tie-in. Wow. And Jason says that his Swoobat is different, like a new way of using Swoobat. Well, I see a Drifblim there, so I can only imagine nasty, nasty, simple things. But we're going to see what happens, because Swoobat has the fastest stat gain in the game. That you hit it with Fling, and then Weakness Policy with Simple activates, and then it can use like Amnesia, and then if you fling a Salac Berry or a berry like that, it can go plus 14 in one turn, I believe, which is absolutely unreal level of stats. But now we're going to see what else we have right now, so that is going to be Crobat with the Quick Guard. You done goofed, Crobat. You had to taunt something, instead you got greedy. You went for the Xerneas to make it safe, and now you are in absolute trouble right now. So Xerneas is going to be absorbing power. That's going to be the Geomancy setup, and we already saw the symbol from the Swoobat, so it's going to be pretty bad right now. And that means Drifblim, if Drifblim goes for the stockpile, it's going to be doubling its defenses. If it goes for the minimize, the opponent is going to be down to, I believe, 42% accuracy on a 100% move, and that's a minimize. Plus 4 evasion, just like that. And I mean, that's also really good number to work with. So Xerneas is going to Moonblast onto the Swoobat. Swoobat is pretty frail without the stats, but it will survive with the Troll Focus Sash. Special attack's going to drop. I don't think that matters. Crobat's taunt is going to miss because now that minimize went off. And then Swoobat psychs up onto the... Oh, Xerneas. Alright, so he grabs the Xerneas Geomancy. Oh no, this is absolutely insane though, because now Swoobat has ridiculous amounts of speed, has the stored power, so it's actually going to grab all the stats from that Geomancy and then one shot explode the Crobat. Unburden, speed boosting, it's way too fast right now. And then Xerneas is going to Moonblast. Moonblast will go and finish off the Swoobat. So it didn't grab the minimize, and it made much better use of the Geomancy stats, but Drifblim gets a stockpile. Now it's getting tanky. Now the opponent has a low chance of, and this is all about optimization. If you use the minimize one more time, you're not getting too much more evasion out of it. If you use the defenses, like the stockpile, and you're doubling your defenses, that's giving you way more stats right there. So now we get to see Bayonet. It's going to Mega Evolve, and I imagine it wants to protect this turn to get Prankster, and then Mega Bayonet Prankster with this Drifblim that has simple. Anything is possible right now. This is actually getting really scary. So Bayonet is going to go for that protect, and Drifblim is going to go for something. So it will avoid the, or will dodge that Moonblast. Drifblim's going to get that, or it's going to protect the Moonblast. Spore's going to be dodged. That's another minimize. Drifblim getting really tanky right now, and Bayonet, that's the Prankster Psych Up, and you can't stop it. So Drifblim stat changes, now becoming terrifying. Bayonet's going to avoid that. Breloom Spore, Drifblim's going to avoid the Spore. Drifblim's got the stockpile. So now, way too tanky. Bayonet's also really tanky, and I want to see where the offensive pressure on the Bayonet is right now. So Xerneas, wow. The opponent actually getting creative right here, knowing that there's no use attacking. Might as well just go for the 2-turn Geomancy to make sure your stats don't get too crazy. And there's the Drifblim Baton Pass. I would expect with like the double Psych Up, you wouldn't want a Baton Pass. Now you go into Munchlax. So Eviolite Munchlax with absurd amounts of defenses, great amounts of hit points, and insanity. And now no one's going to sleep. Breloom's got to protect, but the Shadow, or the Phantom Force means nothing because if you protect, it's still going to hit through it, and Geomancy does the thing. So Xerneas is trying to get more and more stats, but we still have some high defenses in play. So Moonblast might not absolutely destroy if it does land, and that's going to be a Phantom Force onto the Breloom. Breloom, ooh, almost, actually it would have been a one-shot right there. The Focus Sash keeping Breloom alive, and it just breaks protection just like that. So there's the Belly Drum. Munchlax now has max attack. Oh, it also has max attack and the max defenses. All Bayonet has to do is psych that up. So now it gets even tankier with even more attack. Xerneas is going to land that Moonblast. So yeah, we see it gaining the stats, but Bayonet survives around half. Spore is going to be annoying. That is going to land onto the Munchlax and not Bayonet, however. Max evasion. Opponent's landing some moves, got a lucky turn right there. Now all Bayonet has to do is one-shot everything with the Phantom Force. And Breloom's got Mach Punch, doesn't matter, and there's a Moonblast. Wow, another Moonblast onto the Bayonet. Bayonet is actually going down. Oh, the opponent adapted really well. The double Geomancy is unheard of, but it got the work done. Drifblim now on the field. What does Drifblim have? So there's the Mach Punch onto Munchlax. Munchlax, he's down from the Spore, eating the Moonblast. Or actually, no, Drifblim's going to eat the Moonblast and go down. All right, so now we're in the Munchlax 1v20. Let's just go with that. Xerneas is like 15 Pokemon when it has all these setups. So now Munchlax wakes up just to immediately go back to sleep. Slept and became healthy, and now it just has to avoid enough, eventually wake up, and then good things happen. So Breloom going to be switching out, and now we're going into the Scizor. Sure. Moonblast. Moonblast is going to be avoided right there, and I mean this could be really bad with the Scizor on the field because that means Swords Dance, and then it's going to get over those defenses potentially. So yeah, there's the Swords Dance. Moonblast keeps missing, and you just need to pile down onto the Munchlax. Munchlax still has the max attack though. What it does with that, I have no clue, but it's a thing. It's a thing that exists, and there we go. Swords Dance going to keep happening. The Moonblast now getting on accuracy with all those misses because way too much evasion, and Munchlax is going to wake up and throw out the Fire Punch. Will we see the Munchlax one-shot a Scizor? I never thought I'd see the day, but the Fire Punch, right move, right time, max attack, and that is a baby Pokemon dunking on a Scizor. Breloom's going to go down pretty effectively. Xerneas is going to avoid, Breloom with the Spore, Munchlax is going to avoid, and then that's a Fire Punch onto the Breloom. And there we go, Munchlax actually, I thought it was going to be Bayonet cleaning everything up, but Bayonet got unlucky, ended up going down, and now Munchlax for the win. Munchlax with the Fire Punch, so he just has the Fire Punch. Looks like a 3-shot onto the Xerneas. I mean, Munchlax, there we go, now Munchlax is getting lucky, I would say. Moonblast has missed a lot. Now it's like landing a Sheer Cold or something with the odds. Wow, I wanted to see at least the Moonblast damage, you know, humor the opponent right there. But the 3-shot Xerneas and Munchlax with the ultimate cleanup right there. And that's Swoobat going absolutely ridiculous right there for the Drifblim setup. And then the ultimate snowball just from not throwing out the taunt. So if you guys enjoyed this week's Fan Fridays, hope you guys have a great weekend, had a great week. Have a great day, and everything is pretty awesome. See you guys next week. Thank you very much for watching.